Hi, my name is James Wildrick, and I will be doing section 10.1, the composition of functions. So, a composite function is basically when you're given two functions, f and g. The composition of g with f is a function obtained by using the output of f as the input of g. So if we have the problem h of t equals g of f of t, where f of x equals 2x squared and g of x equals x minus 1, and we need to find g of f of t, we know that f will be the input because it's inside the function, and it's going to plug into g of x, which is the output. So what we can get out of that is 2x squared, and then plug it into the g, we get the minus 1. So now we pretty much have the opposite of composition, where if we're given a really complicated function, it's actually easier to break the function down into two simpler ones, and this is just known as decomposition. So now we need to find a decomposition for f of x and g of x in the equation h of x equals radical x plus 3. So in this, we know that g of x is going to be the input of the function, and that f of x is going to be the output. So g is what we start with, and then f is what messes around with the function. So what we can do with that is we can figure out that g of x would equal x plus 3, and then f of x is the radical x. So we can also go back and check our work. We got an answer g of x equals x plus 3, and then f of x equals rad x. So the way you check it is you take the x plus 3, or whatever input you have, and then you just do whatever the f of x tells you to do. So we just take the square root of x here, and that gives us the answer rad x plus 3, which is the right one.
Created using Powtoon.